We are back for another week of Saluki Summer Basketball Access here in 2025, and everyone's been waiting to hear from the PG. Quel'Ron House is next up, entering his first year here at Saluki Basketball. We were able to catch up with him back in the month of May. Now he's finally here through July, almost through July. We're here in the early months of July. But, Q, how's it feel, man, we're in the Saluki Maroon, and how's the summer been for you so far?
Summer been real great. Great group of guys, great group of teammates. Even some of like the fans, alumni coming out to see us practice. It's been real great. Even the coaches. It's real good to be here.
You can be a quiet and reserved guy when you first start to get to know you, but what has been great is this summer we've seen your personality really start to show throughout. How do you feel in terms of your process of being able to show who Quel'Ron House is, to be able to show you as a player, but also have that fun outside the floor as well?
Yeah, I'm kind of quiet when I really don't know you, but I got more comfortable, like just coming around, being around everyone, getting more comfortable, getting more confident in myself, honestly. Just getting more, being with some good group of guys, they brought that out of me, so it's just being myself.
There was a little bit of unknown when you come here, right? Don't really know the team. You see who you're signing, but there's no connection other than just, hey, we're going to play here together. Now that you've had a full month in June, as we start to get near the halfway point here in July, what's been your biggest takeaway of what you've enjoyed about the team? Take basketball out of it, just the chemistry and you guys as humans.
I say they like to have fun, like be together, like days that we're not hooping, like we might go out to eat or we might go over somebody's apartment and watch games. Like we went over Drew's to watch the finals, or we go to Peace. Like great group of guys, like I said. They're very comfortable around each other, very enjoying. They're very happy individuals, not very positive. So they're just a great group of guys.
This summer, it's not that there's a ton of adversity right now as you guys are going to go through. That adversity will ultimately end up coming, but early in the summer, you could tell that all of you guys just really enjoy being around each other. What do you believe has been the commonality that has tied you guys all together? Of there's really no cliques within your team. It's you guys are seen collectively and seen with many different guys.
I just think like the spirits that we have, like we're all competitive. We all want to win, so that just merges with each other. So I just think we're all as one. To be honest, we all one-minded. Like we all want to get in the gym. So everything just comes together. Honestly.
You talked about being competitive. I think that's the ultimate word that does describe you. As we've gotten to know you, we can see your smile. You'll joke around. You'll shove Justin Inslee from time to time, in practice. But, man, when it's time to go, there's a different look that you get in your eyes. Has that always been an easy thing for you to find that competitive edge? How has your competitive edge really evolved to get it to the point here? Not saying you're a finished product. I know you're continuing to improve. But what do you like about when you're able to make that flip of a switch?
Oh, but it's time to go. It's time to go. Like just flipping that mindset, like the killer switch. Like just having that killer mindset. Just always being on go, being ready. Just ready to go, ready to get going. Just always just having that killer in my eye.
You mentioned that challenge, right? Of look, you may not be the tallest guy, but you got a physical presence about you that you bring too. Of hey, I'm not backing down from a challenge. Like. Again, has that always been in your DNA? Is it something you developed over time?
Most definitely. I'm one of the smallest in the court. I'm a point guard, so forward is always going to get the switch. Think I'm a mismatcher. Yeah, I'm not going. It's just not happening. I'm not letting that happen either. Just being mentally tough.
We have seen that in practice where a switch happens, and not saying that, I think your teammates have learned how good you are, but how much do you really enjoy that of, hey, they think this is a good matchup for them, and then very quickly they find out it may not be all that they bargained for.
I got to hurt their egos. Most definitely sometimes. I got to hurt their egos sometimes. Prince be trying me, Rollins, Davion, like Drew.
Yeah.
I'm just not going. It's not happening. It's just not happening at all. I'm not going.
The good news for them is that, yes, they'll still see you in practice, but at least they'll be competitors that will learn that very, very soon about you. Your playing style as a PG. I had you describe it a bit back when we caught up in May, but now that you've been here, started to play within the system, what do you believe your style of a PG fits well in what Coach Nagy wants and what you guys work on day to day here in the summer?
I think he lets his PGs go, like just being confident in ourselves, just playing basketball, just having a feel for the game, playing basketball, just doing what we came here to do, just being here to play and just being what we paid for to do, like just playing basketball, just showing our offensive side. He believes in us so much. Like we can shoot when we want to, pass, just making the right reads and everything.
I really want your words to describe yourself and your answers, Q, but it's been clear this summer, too, of even as calm demeanor as you are, there is a important leadership piece that you do carry with yourself being the PG. How much do you carry that as, look, like, hey, I may be somewhat of a quiet, reserved guy, but, hey, man, like when it comes to being here on the floor, there's much more that's expected of me when you play the position that you do.
I have to be like that leader, the ones that get them in the right position, just to clear their mind also, like to put a lot on my shoulders, just to make it easier for them, like so they won't have to think, like just putting them in the right positions, telling them what to do, just making everything easier when the adversity comes.
6 returners came back from last year's team to this year's team. What have you taken from those guys who have been through a year with Coach Nagy, been around this staff that you've leaned on them this summer to help make this summer maybe go a little bit easier?
Just having some fight, being competitive, and just wanting to win. Like just not getting ran over, just not getting ran over, just not letting anything happen, and just always being ready to go. Just always going, never stopping, and just being a dog.
Who's been someone, and I say someone, like you guys have really enjoyed getting to know everybody, and it's always hard to signal out one or two guys. But who have been some guys since you've been here that you've maybe been able to get closer to, that you've leaned on, whether to pick their brain on basketball or just to be a friend?
I'm gonna say Zay, Drew, Lukey for sure, Lukey.
You really smile when you say Luke. Of course, Luke Walsh. What brings that smile to
Oh
your
my
face?
God, bro, Lukey, bro. That's Drew's little brother, man. They act just alike. Yeah. Lukey, he's crazy. Lukey's crazy, man. He just does so much funny things. Like he's a freshman. Like I was a freshman last year, so I kind of was in his shoes. Like I know what's going on with him, but he mentally. He just wants to play, wants to be a great addition to the team. Like he's a great guy to be around, like all the time.
What do you tell him now that you wish someone maybe told you last year as you went into your freshman year that can really help him? Not just be words, but can be something he can, whether it's focusing on his role, whatever. Teams are different. Your role at Jacksonville State is the one you ultimately fill. But what's something that you have told him this summer that maybe you wish you were told?
Maybe that I wish. Because I kind of had a mentor last year, Quel'Ron. I kind of had him. But so I tell him all the time, like, just wait your turn. Don't rush it. Like it's coming off a good season. Like just let God handle what's going to happen. Like I just tell him to stay ready at all times. Don't rush anything. And just be prepared for the most.
One of the guys too, Zay, clearly someone who has played this game at a high level and has had a lot of success. It's been a common question I've asked a lot of you guys, but when you've had time to talk to him, to learn from his experience, what are things that you grasp onto, Q, that you're like, hey, Zay, I really want to learn from you in this aspect?
Like he's a graduate, so just picking something like the maturity. I'm still a sophomore, so I'm still a kid. So just picking up the maturity part, just being a basketball player, just picking his mind with basketball. And that's mostly it.
You're not an old head yet.
No,
but you're getting there now.
No, for sure. I'm getting there.
You're getting
status.
You're getting close. Again, there's still a couple weeks left here in the summer. What's most important right now for this team that you bring each day of, guys, we need to keep focusing on these things, to keep improving, to keep inching ourselves closer to ultimately where you want to be?
Just to keep going, honestly. Don't worry about the bad days. Just keep going, keep growing as a team, Just don't worry about that play or the old play. Just go on to the next play.
What's great is since you've been here, people like myself and others have been talking about you very highly, and I think it's all deserving, Q. How do you handle praise, and how do you handle, hey, when accolades start to come your way, to keep the same way you are and not really get too high or too low?
Just be humble with it. I'm kind of humble with everything. Not get too excited, never get too high. Just be humble, but just be humble with it.
Again, we talked about the league back in May, our initial conversation. You look at teams who make really big jumps in our league and who stay at the top. Look, there's no secret about it. They have tremendous guard play. How's that going to be important for this team? I'm not just talking about what you're going to bring, but when you look at the guard depth that's being developed, what gives you that level of, we have the horses here. We have what's capable to set out what we are ultimately visioning for the program.
We have dogs. We have everything competitive. Like we have like anybody on this team can get hot, like just at any given moment. Like just Drew, Mayo, like we have so many dogs, so many aspects. We have bigger guards, like we just have just so many guards that's just they versatile. They can do totally like 2 different things, 3 different things. Like it doesn't matter. Anybody can get hot. Anybody can just do whatever. Honestly, shoot, dribble, pass, anything.
All right, so now it's to the most serious question I've asked you, okay? And I've gotten some intel from it from someone by the name of Tay Marrero. Tay, who I know you are close to, obviously, or I believe is your roommate here as well, who plays football for the Salukis. He has told me that you would say that Tay Marrero is the best defender that you've ever gone up against.
He said it?
That's what he said. Now, he kind of implied that, hey, I'm not going to say I would cook Quel'Ron. But, like, he knows that if he saw me in his way, he knew it would be a challenge. One, is that true? And where would you put, like, Tay Marrero in terms of, basketball skill?
If that's true? No, sir. Line it up. ISO. Clear out. Everybody clear out. Let me get this bucket out, man. But Trey's a great defender. I would put him. He's top 3. He's top 2. He's top 2.
Top 2. Okay. All right. So he's not too far off.
Nah, he's not too far. He's top 2.
Now, I mean, we probably can't let Coach Nagy hear this too loud in the distance, but Tay has told me that he would love at some point in time, maybe there'd be a little bit of a challenge, like, him maybe try to go one-on-one with you in the gym and also maybe flip it. Maybe, like, could you be a DB, line up against Tay, football-wise? Like, how do you feel about your confidence if you had to put on some turf shoes and go out to Saluki Stadium and go with Tay one-on-one?
I'm going out there locking up. He can't get a route, jamming him up. No doubt. But he coming out here scoring on me? No, sir. It's not happening. It's not happening at all.
So we're going to get a pass deflection or pick.
No. He's not going to get off the line.
He's not even going to get off the line.
Straight jam.
Okay. Wow.
Straight jam.
All right. Hey, we're going to have to set this up at some point.
No, most definitely.
And we'll get it done, and I'm sure Coach Hill and Coach Nagy will get them to sign on.
Must definitely get there.
AQ, it's been great to get to know you this
must
summer.
definitely
Really
get to know
appreciate
you.
the time, brother, and looking forward to the rest of the summer.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Once again, that was the confident
Go Dogs.
Quel'Ron House. We'll be back with more this summer, throughout the summer of 2025. This is Saluki basketball coverage.